Rare just added a fun and challenging mode that allows you to do up to 10 times more damage with every weapon in the game if played right. So today I'm gonna show you exactly how to be the main quest on the tomb and get some pretty great rewards. Smash the like button, subscribe for more content, and let's get this. Alright guys, here we are on the tomb playing some zombie snacks. Well, to pretty much put you up to speed with how this game mode works is actually kinda cool. Basically, instead of your health bar, you have an energy bar that kind of depletes whenever you move, slide, jump, vault over things, and of course, take damage. In order to refill that energy bar, because it doesn't refill by itself, you have to eat those kind of snacks that you get from killing zombies, elites, special zombies, and stuff like that. And also, by buying perks, by using bubblegums, using the Lightment ammo mod. Whenever you take one of those healing glyphs, you are gonna get some energy back. And also, a really cool one, by using stims. Stims are gonna be absolutely insane with Vault Trade on this mode. And basically the goal of this limited time mode is to beat the Easter egg on every map. And something very cool also happens in this mode, because it's not just that. Every time you get 10 kills without getting hit, you enter a flow state, which, by the way, play some pretty chill and nice music, some nice remix of the Black Ops 6 main themes and stuff like that. And also, you have faster movement and you do 10 times more damage than usual. So for example, if your weapon in the beginning does 30 damage to the body, well, now it does 300 damage. And it does even more in the head, of course, because it's a critical shot. Let's see how much. 1700 damage, 1770 to be more specific. So being in the flow state definitely helps out a lot, especially on those higher rounds or to clear hordes, because all the zombies are pretty much almost a one-shot until like round 30 or something like that. Of course, if you pack a punch your weapon and everything in the right way. So, today we're gonna be the main quest Easter egg, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. First of all, I'm gonna skip a few rounds because I want to get some money to open up all the doors and everything. And while I'm opening up the doors, I will try my best to get the lanterns in the right spot before round 8. I'm pretty sure that you already know how to do all those kind of things, like how to get the lantern in the right spot. So I'm gonna skip ahead a bit now. Alright guys, we open up the map a bit. We managed to get to the Dark Ether location, basically to pack a punch. I'm gonna do the free pack-a-punch Easter egg very quick right now because, well, it's a free pack, so of course you want to do something like that. There we go, shoot all the moving rocks and everything. I will highly advise you guys not to slide too much, especially when you get PhD, because sliding actually depletes a lot of energy. So definitely be careful of that. And basically, after you open up the Dark Ether, you are ready to set up the lanterns in the right spots. Also, whenever you are playing this mode, Jog is very good because it increases your energy to 300 if you have the right augments and everything. So definitely worth getting. But pretty much right now, round 7, we have the Dark Ether open. We can get the lanterns in the right spot. And let me show you what I mean by the right spot. Alright guys, so after you open up the Dark Ether, the lanterns aren't gonna show themselves on the map, and basically for the next step you want to have the lantern in the depth perception room light up on this side right here to light up the ball. So for us it's gonna be right there. We're shooting it basically until it spawns on that left side over there, and then we're gonna do the same on the Deadshot room. There's a crafting table and another painting on a wall. You want to get the lantern right above it. And then on round 8, there's gonna be the Mimic that has the monocle on it. And we're gonna kill that guy. And we can see the symbols on the wall only when we have the lantern in the right spot. So, even though you got the monocle, you have to also get the lantern in the right spot. This is the Mimic. We're killing him. And we get the monocle. And as you guys can see, elites and special zombies are gonna drop 3 of these snacks. You have a power-up. It's called Refrigerator. And whenever you pick this up, every zombie that you kill is going to drop a snack. So this is a very cool power-up for this mode. But they're pretty rare, to be fair. So definitely don't expect it to get it too much. So play around as best as you can. There you go, guys. We got the lantern in the right spot. And after we get the monocle, we can see the symbols. We're just going to shoot them in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then number 8. Now, right now, it's gonna start a lockdown. But there's gonna be a few waves of enemies that we have to kill until, well, it's pretty much done. There's gonna be this orb right here that spawns in, I think 5 or 6 zombies per wave, and then the orb is like gonna go around this room right here until it goes back to the statue. First ones are gonna be fairly easy, and then we're gonna get some doppelgast and some mimics as well, but this should not be very hard, especially if you have like a pack-a-punch one weapon already. And also if you're in the flow state, well, you're pretty much gonna absolutely destroy these enemies, because look at that, we're doing 900 damage in the body. I'm trying not to kill these zombies because I don't want to progress the round just yet. I only have to kill the purple-ish zombies, because these are the ones from the quest. There we go. Kill that guy, kill that guy. Very nice. Pick up a snack from the ground, and then there's another one. Whenever you're done with the third one, you are getting a free full armor, and then that's gonna be number 4 right there. There we go. And now one more. The last one is gonna go right in front of the statue. I think we have enough ammo to complete this. We don't need to buy anything. As you can see, these special zombies are giving us 3 snacks. There we go. We just got hit in the back, unfortunately. It is what it is. Happens. I'm pretty sure we have enough ammo to finish this. As I said, try not to slide too much, because sliding depletes your energy bar a lot. There we go. This one's done. We get a max ammo on a part of the staff. Now we have to move on to the deadshot side and do the same thing. There we go, guys. We got it in the right spot here as well. So we just shoot 1, 2, then number 3. Then we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This one has a few more numbers extra. It's up to 10. The other one was up to 8. There we go. Now we pretty much repeat the same step. It's gonna be 5 waves again until the orb comes back in front of here, and pretty much we finish it and get the second part of the Staff of Ice. And here we go. Almost done. Kill the doppelgast, kill the mimics and everything. Hey, look at that. We got opal on our AMAX. By the way, we're using the AMAX today. Loadout is going to be on the screen right now, if you guys are interested in something like that. I don't know if this is the best or not, but works pretty well for me. We got the second part of the Staff of Ice, and now to make the crafting of Staff of Ice a lot easier, we switch to Energy Mine. And if you don't have any charges, don't worry. If you're close to a charge, just kill zombies until you get the charge. If you're not close to a charge, I'll show you in a second what to do. First, I want to get my charge because it's almost done. There you go, I got my charge, but basically, what you can do, if you don't have a charge, you can come on the right side right here, and where stamina up is, if you look in this hole in the wall right there, is a full power. Right now, we're gonna go in the Dark Ether and build a Staff of Ice, and I'm gonna show you the easiest way to defend this while it's being, well, crafted, or wherever that process is called. We just put energy mines down and then we just run away. So we put one here. We start this. There we go. And now we can pretty much just go in the back of the arena. We also have the flow state, which is nice. And the 2 sentries that we put down, the energy mine sentries that we put down, are gonna kill all the zombies that are attacking the staff, so we can just chill here in the back and kill the zombies that are attacking us. Because there's some zombies that will attack the staff and some zombies that will attack you. And we only care about the ones that are attacking us right now, because, yeah, the energy mine is gonna do its own thing. Also, don't get hit. Whenever you're in the flow state, if you get hit, it's gonna basically end the flow state, and then you have to get 10 kills again without getting hit in order to go in the flow state again. There we go. Very nice. It seems like on this map I'm getting a lot more drops, a lot more snack drops than on the other maps. Definitely Citadel was a bit tough to do, and Shadowvale as well, but not impossible. Not impossible. Look at that, we are out of the flow state right now because we got hit. And there you go, step is done. We build the ice staff. Very easy and nice. Just like that. It's very easy to do it with this energy mine. Now we can pretty much switch back to our ether shot, because ether shot is very important. Like if you're low on energy, just go into ether shot, so at least you don't get hit and lose your energy completely. Because when you lose it, you pretty much die. Alright guys, next up we have to hit 3 lanterns in quick succession using the ice staff. And for this I will highly recommend you guys use the PhD. Especially the slider augment, and then go on the right side where stamina up is. I feel like this is the easiest one to do, because you have like 3 lanterns kind of in a line. So you shoot one there, you're gonna use a bit of slides even though you're gonna deplete energy a bit more. Shoot the second one and then shoot the third one right there, and there we go. If you did it correctly and fast enough, Archibald is gonna start talking. So now we go to the dark ether. If he didn't start talking, that means you didn't do it in the right amount of time. So you just have to destroy the lanterns and wait for them to respawn again. Now that we did it correctly and are in the dark ether, we're gonna look in the sky for some rocks that have some purple writing on them. There's like some symbols, and you want to shoot those using the staff of ice. There we go. Our zombie died. We got arrow down. We got... That's a pizza, that's what I call a pizza. Arrow. And then let's see what is the third symbol for us, because you want to remember those symbols. So arrow, pizza, and kind of the letter U. And now you want to look for a door that is closed up. For us is the yellow door, which is the stamina up door. So right now we need to go in front of the stamina up door and shoot the symbols that we just spotted earlier using the staff. Okay, here we are. As you can see, the door is sealed. You can see the symbols. So U, arrow, and pizza. You don't have to shoot them in the perfect order. You just have to shoot those 3 that you spotted. If you did it correctly, you're gonna see the symbols on the floor. If you did it wrong, the symbols are not gonna be on the floor, and when you go through the door, you're gonna take it down or lose your quick revive if you have Dying Wish on. I'm just gonna kill some of the zombies before I go there, because the next phase is gonna be a bit annoying. Alright guys, so assuming you did it right, we're gonna go through the door. Just like that. We're being teleported on top of this rock. You're gonna see this orb, interact with it, and it's gonna basically push us down. Or you can just jump off of it, but let me see if I'm taking damage when it pushes me down. Yeah, we do take damage, unfortunately. That's fine though. We lose our flow state though. And now we pretty much just follow the orb around getting kills. Do not lose its sight. If you lose its sight, well, you're pretty much gonna fail this challenge. So be very, very careful. Also, there's going to be a ton of zombies, so you might not be in the flow state for a very long time. Which is okay. Your weapon should do enough damage by now. You should be pack-a-punched and everything. I don't think you necessarily have to get kills and everything. I think you just have to follow the orb, but I've seen that whenever you don't get kills, the orb doesn't really move too much. Also, this would be a nice way to grind out Afterlife, because you do so much damage that it's kind of hard for the zombies to actually hit you. Okay, I'm gonna eat up some snacks so I can get my energy back, because there's no way to regen it, basically. We got an amalgam. We're absolutely gonna cook this amalgam. If we do crit spot, look at that. He's dead already. Like, it did an insane amount of damage with this... with his flow state mode. There we go. We're almost done. Just like that. We still have an energy mine, which is nice. Orb is gonna go inside the thingy right here, the broken wall. Then we just interacted it. And there we go. Done. Okay, we're gonna eat one of the snacks, and now we have to switch to our secondary mode and start doing the statue. First one is going to be the parasite statue, and for this one we're going to go in the spawn area. Oh my god, what is wrong with my ice staff? What in the world is that? Okay, hopefully it fixes itself when I go through the portal. Okay, thank god it fixed itself. As you can see, when I slide, I take away 3 energy points. So definitely don't slide too much. We just interacted that, and now we just, you know, kill the vermins, not the parasites. Sorry, these are vermins. Kill them until you fill up the soul box, pretty much. for the statue. Hey, we got some gobble gums, power cake and max ammo. Yeah, not really interesting. Should be almost done. There we go. You pick up this. Okay guys, we got the energy. When you got it, you have the amulet energy on the left side. Do not go through the portal that you came in, or don't go through the portal that is in the room that you did the thing, because it's gonna be shut down. So we're taking a different portal. We're gonna take the green one. We couldn't pick it up because there was a bug round coming, so you have to finish that before you pick up the energy. There we go. We go through the portal now. We go back in the dark ether. And basically right here what we have to do is just interact with the statue. We got the energy from the first time. There we go. We put it back. Now we switch to the alternate ammo mod and do the parasite one. It's gonna be in order. And then we go through the yellow door. That's where the parasite statue is going to be. There we go. This one's gonna be a bit annoying, but it is what it is. At least it's not, this mode is not as stressful as Cranked, so definitely a bit more easy. You don't have to worry about time too much, but you gotta be worrying a bit about your energy because it doesn't basically, well, regen itself. So, but it's pretty nice that you have that flow state that does some insane damage. That is actually really fun. For the boss fight, it's pretty cool. Like, you're not gonna do all the damage that you've seen right here on the boss fights whenever in the flow state. For example, you're not gonna do 100,000 damage on the Terminus boss, but you're gonna do an increased amount of damage. Basically, what your weapon usually does to the boss fight, you're gonna double it, I think. And Terminus boss fight goes down easy. Although what's cool about this mode, you don't necessarily have to wait for health regen, I guess. You know, because it takes like 6 seconds if you don't have quick revive, but whenever in this mode, just eat up some snacks and you're back to full health. Which is kind of cool. There we go. We should be almost done. Put that down. This should be the last one, I think. Yep, there we go, it's done. Pick up the energy. As you can see, this door is closing down, so we have to use a different one. We're gonna use the middle one. I'm gonna slide a bit right there. We have plenty of energy for now. Like at the early rounds, this mode is like super easy and everything. And I guess that's why they made us beat the Easter egg instead of going for high rounds, because at high rounds you're gonna get hit a lot. And when you get hit, well, it depletes the energy super fast, so yeah. Not very easy to do. There we go. Doppelgas statue. This is gonna be on the green door. And it's gonna be right here. Start this. Now we just gotta kill Doppelgas. I think we have to kill like 5 of them. And it's kind of nice because even though we get hit in here, the Doppelgas are dropping 3 snacks. So we're always gonna have like health in here basically. Some cheese. We got some pizza. What else do we have? Cereal, ice cream. You see that refrigerator power up? Super rare. We only got 1 in the whole game. It's kind of cool. Like, maybe at high rounds it drops a bit more often, because you get hit a lot more. Hey, there's a donut. I think there was a watermelon. Was that a watermelon? Anyways, we pick this up. Again, I'm gonna try to take the red door. Hopefully it's not on cooldown. No, I just got hit. I lost my flow state. Yeah, it's on cooldown, so we're gonna take the next one over. Max armor. We got hit again, unfortunately. Getting hit depletes the amulet energy, and then you have to like pick it up again, so try not to get hit. Alright. We go through here. And then just interact with that. And now we got one more thing to do, which is gonna be the Doppelgas statue. And now we gotta go through the red door. I'm actually gonna shoot this so I can get some extra salvage. I'm gonna do the free legendary tool Easter egg anyways. But you know, getting some extra salvage is always good. There we go. Through the red door. And what I like to do for this Amalgam HVT to beat it a bit easier. Before I start it, I go over here and I shoot that insta-kill. There we go. Now I start a thing. Being in the flow state in here will take it down so quick. And while I'm in the insta-kill, well, I'm just gonna take down this guy very easily. Kill his minions and everything. He's almost dead. Come on, buddy. Yeah, the flow state is so much better than insta-kill, to be fair. Fortunately, the insta-kill is depleted. And we should be almost done with it. Let's actually use a charge of the staff. We're a bit low HP, so whenever you're like low HP and everything, try to go into ether shot so you don't get hit. But there we go, we got everything back. And we're pretty much done with the Easter egg steps. Now we just have to do boss fight. But I'm not going to do boss fight just now, because I want to get double tap, I want to get all my perks and everything. I want to get Vulture Rate so I can get stims back, because we're going to buy stims. So what I'm going to do right now is go to round 25. You definitely don't have to go to round 25. You can do it on whatever round you want. You can do it on round 15, which I am right now. But I want to be a bit more overpowered in the boss fight and not worry too much, so I need a Wonder Fizz. So I'll see you guys whenever I get to round 25, which is not going to be very hard on the tomb at least, because, well, the ice staff just makes everything so much easier. Basically don't have to move, sit in a corner and just get kills. Alright guys, so I'm pretty much ready for the boss fight. I'm gonna buy level 3 armor. Look at the damage I'm doing with my AR. We did 51,000 damage in the head whenever we are in the flow state. I absolutely love this mode right now, not gonna lie. It's so much fun. Amalgam, he died in 3 shots. Look at this. We're doing 9,000 in the body, dude. This thing is a one shot. And 51,000 in the head. Keep in mind that this is an AR. Imagine what the snipers would do on headshots. Would be absolutely ridiculous. Literally one shot the amalgams and even the abominations and everything. Yeah, that was actually a watermelon. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a few perks and then we can pretty much start the Easter egg. Alright guys, here we go. Boss fight ready. Let's do this. Also in the flow state, I really want to see how much damage I'm doing to this artifact. It's gonna be very easy in the first few phases, like we're not even gonna lose any health because we're just gonna crouch right next to the artifact and just, you know, spam the ice staff on the ground, or you can sit somewhere behind those pillars or the stairs and stuff like that and just spam on the ground. And we're not losing absolutely any energy because we're pretty much moving. Also, what's really cool about this mode, I think they kind of want us to play a bit more directed mode, is that you can do this mode on directed as well and get rewards. You don't get 6 gobblegums, I think you get 4 gobblegums. So I didn't tell you what the rewards are. You get 1 ultra gobblegum in the normal mode, and then you get 5 other rarities gobblegums. So you can get purples, gold, blues and stuff like that, but you get 1 ultra. And I think for this one we're getting a Wonder Bar, which is kind of nice. Shadowvale gives you a hidden power. Terminus gives you a near-death experience, I think. Or Citadel, one of the two. So we're getting some decent rewards. Unfortunately, no perkaholics. Really wish to get a perkaholic. Also, guys, as you can see, I switched up to... Oh no, I lost the flow state just at the end. I switched to Steam Shots. There we go, phase 1 is done. That was so fast, even without the flow state. Double tap just makes everything so much easier. But I switched to stims because stims will heal you, it will give you 50% energy back. And whenever you have Vulture Rate, well, you can get them back really easily from the zombies that you kill. So you have almost an unlimited amount of energy on your hands. And you can carry like 5 of those at once, which is kind of nice. And it's going to be very, very useful, especially when we get to the HVT part of the boss fight or on the higher rounds and stuff like that. So stims are really worth it in this. Also, there's been some nerfs, some buffs to some of the weapons. To the Goblin more specifically, they increase the damage it does on Pack-a-Punch, which is awesome. It's a pretty viable choice right now. It's kind of good. I like it. They did the same to Maelstrom when Pack-a-Punch. They increased the headshot multiplier and stuff like that. And then they increase the fire rate of the Marine SP, and not gonna lie, might be my new favorite weapon in the game. That thing is so fun to use, it's ridiculous, and I cannot wait to make a video on it. It's pretty much one of the best weapons in the game right now. It is so good. There we go. Damage phase. We're still doing 960, so it seems like it's not increasing that damage we're doing even though we're in the flow state. But still, we are absolutely cooking this thing. Very nice. Get some max ammos back. On Terminus and Citadel, we did do more damage whenever we are in the flow state. But I guess on the Tomb, they didn't change much. Maybe like you were breaking the mirror too fast or something. But still, it's fairly easy to beat this boss. Especially on the first few phases, like it's not that big of a deal. Alright, we have to wait for it to go up and down again and then back up. I hate that it takes too long, this process, I feel like. There we go. Damage phase again. One more charge shot at the ground. Man, the fire rate increase with double tap is so good. There we go. That's done. And now the fun part begins. I really want to see how much damage I'm doing to those elites around here. Let's see if they actually increase the damage or they just like leave it to default basically. There we go. Shoot the staff a bit at the ground. Let's try not to lose our flow state. Oh my god, it does 50,000 damage to that guy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a walk in the park, man. This is going to be a walk in the park. The ice staff just did 50,000 damage to that guy. Like, it's gonna take longer for him to... Oh god. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Holy, this is insane. What? Yeah, never failed the Tomb boss fight ever again in this mode. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Yeah. Yep. That was insane. That was insane. That... No. I'm speechless. I am speechless. Okay, amalgam. I really should just kill them with my weapon. What am I doing? Because I need to do the... Oh my god. Did you see that? We could have got a nebula super fast. Wow. That was ridiculous. I'm speechless. Imagine how fast you can do the blood ritual right now. Okay, there we go. I want to go into Ether Shroud very fast. I don't want to get hit. And it's done. Easter egg beaten. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was insane. That was insane. Easter egg finished just like that. No way, we beat those things so fast. No way. I've never seen something go down that fast. Man, not even insta-kill kills things that fast. Not even insta-kill. And unfortunately, I cannot skip this cutscene. Let's go. Alright, we didn't even see the rewards. But we're gonna exit and see them on the main menu. I hear them popping up, but I can't see them. Main quest complete. Very nice. Dude, that was so easy. 55 minutes. Definitely not a speed run. I always like to take my time. Also, guys, let me know in the comments what map do you want to see next on how to beat the snacks, zombie snacks mode on. I've pretty much done almost all the maps, but let me know what other maps you want to see. Okay, we do skip, and what did we get? Yay! It doesn't show them to me. Rewards. It does. No, it doesn't show them. Fantastic! It doesn't show them, guys. But anyways, you can go here, zombie snacks, and then you can see the rewards, Wonder Bar, and we can get respin cycle, Tactical Diffusion, Arsenal Accelerator, Crate Power, and I don't even know what this is, to be fair. And then you have like all the other ones for this ones as well. I have to do Liberty Falls, and that's pretty much it. Okay, we get Raindrops for Terminus, Citadel Timeout, Wonder Bar for the Doom, and Shadowbell Hidden Power. Pretty much, these are the two best. But Raindrops is pretty good as well. Raindrops is pretty good as well, and you can do it in directed mode as well. I've never checked the rewards. Yeah, we don't get any gold rewards in this one, unfortunately, or red rewards, I should say, but still pretty fun that we can do it in here. Anyways, let me know in the comments what map do you want to see next, and I guess I will see you guys the next one. Smash the like button, subscribe for more. Bye bye.